Hello friends, and welcome back to my channel. So I just want to start off by saying sorry if you can hear that like clipping noise outside. Phil's flatmate is like clipping the lawn or something. So as you guys can see by the title of this video, this is going to be a video all about my Covid Pfizer vaccine experience, journey, whatever you want to call it. And before we actually get into this video, I want to say a disclaimer, because you have to disclaim everything that you put on YouTube these days, and I feel like in particular with this video it is really important. Hoping and praying this video does not get taken down, because I do want to share with you guys my raw and honest experience through this whole COVID vaccine journey. If I have a reaction, I want to be able to capture it. Basically, I just wanted to let you guys know that this is purely just going to be my experience of the COVID Pfizer vaccine. This isn't a video of me telling you that you need to get vaccinated. This isn't me telling you that you shouldn't get vaccinated for these reasons. This is just going to be my personal experience with the vaccine. I do think it is really important that if you choose to get this vaccine that you do your research. I don't think you should just take what the government says as fact. I think you should always be discerning and question what they're doing and what you are putting into your body. But I personally believe that every person has the right to whatever they want to put in their body. Now, if you choose not to get the COVID vaccine, it doesn't mean you're an anti-vaxxer. If you choose to get the vaccine, that doesn't mean that you fully support the government and everything. And like I said, I'm not going to try and force anyone to get the vaccine, because if I force you to go against your conscience, that is a sin. I understand that people have legitimate reasons for not getting the vaccine or not wanting to get the vaccine. I know some people react to vaccines, understand that people want to see long-term effects of this vaccine before they put it in their body. I completely understand it and I respect that. I respect your opinion. I will say that when this vaccine first came out, I was very hesitant, just because of how much the government is pushing it and because it is a new vaccine. But I have done hours, and I mean hours, of research. I have talked to 2 people on Healthline, one of them being a clinician. I have talked to my GP, and I have also talked to another doctor about the COVID vaccine. I have been getting advice. I had a whole list of questions that all got answered, and I myself have personally come to the conclusion that it is safe. Again, you guys watching this may have different opinions, and that is okay, but I don't want to get any comments being like, you shouldn't take the vaccine, or you should be forcing your subscribers to take the vaccine, because any comments that are telling me that my decision is wrong or that I should be telling people a different story are just going to get deleted and blocked, because I just don't believe that that is fair and ethical. I have got friends that have had the vaccine and are okay. I have family that have had the vaccine. I have friends that are completely against the vaccine, and I have friends that are not sure. So I've definitely got things coming at all sides, but at the end of the day you have to make the decision on what is right for you and your own body. If you are of a younger age watching this, I would suggest talking to your parents and getting some advice from your GP, but I wouldn't just leave it up to your parents alone, just because it is something that is going into your body, and maybe just doing a little bit of research for yourself. But yeah, today is Super Saturday, which means I think that you're able just to walk into any clinic and get the vaccine. That is my plan, just because I don't want to book, because I am still in Hawke's Bay and I don't know how long I'll be in Hawke's Bay for. But I thought what I'll do is I will document my first dose over 7 days. So I'll pop in every day after today and update you guys on how I'm feeling, if I have any side effects, if I notice anything different. Today, by the way, is the 16th of October, and then when I get the second dose, that will be later on in this video, and you guys will be able to again see the progress over 7 days. But I just want to make this video for those of you that want to watch someone go through this whole experience and see, but again, don't take it as I'm doing it so that means you need to do it, because that is not the case at all. So yeah, I thought I'd give you guys a rundown. So I'm obviously female, I am 23, I am New Zealand European and also Māori. I've got some Māori blood on my dad's side, and at the moment I have no underlying health conditions. I have been pretty healthy my entire life. I'm not really allergic to many things. I'm only allergic to an antibiotic and mosquitoes, and that is it. The one thing I will say as well, I know this intro is probably very long, I don't like the way the government is handling this whole vaccine process, if I'm honest. I don't like the way they are forcing it on you. I don't like that they are starting to mandate it in healthcare and in schools, but I don't like the way that they're taking away people's freedoms whether they are vaccinated or not. I think that's really unfair and it's discrimination. I'm Christian as well, for those of you that don't know, and it isn't a sin to get the vaccine and it isn't a sin not to get the vaccine. So I have prayed about this. I'm just gonna wait for Phil to get home and then I will probably go out and get my first dose. Well, I have gotten out of the vaccine, the first dose. The actual needle itself really didn't hurt that bad. If you've had a cartilage piercing, that hurts way worse. It's just like a light prick. However, I probably should have preferenced at the start that anytime I'm in a doctor's or a pharmacy or in the hospital, I tend to get a bit woozy in the head.
Squeamish.
A bit squeamish. I can't deal with blood and needles, which is ironic, I know. Anytime I'm in any sort of medical or slightly medical place, I get squeamish. And I was going to bring my drink bottle and I forgot. So I had a glass of water and then I started feeling a bit sick. I'm like vomit sick. So then that's why we ended up going outside, because you have to wait 15 minutes after you get the vaccine for them to like see if you have any side effects. And then you said I went really pale, eh?
You went very pale.
Yeah. Yeah. And
I couldn't see a lot because you did have your mask on.
Yeah, I did.
I'm like, oh yeah, I've gone pale.
Yeah, I took my mask off.
Yeah.
And then the lady got the cold cloth to put on my head.
Yeah.
Just to kind of cool me down and bring my colour back. I feel like my colour is slowly coming back. It's not fully back yet, but
yeah,
there's a little bit of pink on my cheeks, but not a lot. So I don't know if it was necessarily from the vaccine itself or just because I get squeamish in those sort of situations. So it may look like I'm being dramatic and over dramatizing this video, but I'm genuinely not. But once I went outside, I was probably sitting there for like 5 minutes and then I was fine. And now I'm feeling fine. My arm doesn't really hurt. Like, I think the tetanus shot that you get when you're like 11 hurts worse just from initial reactions, but this little thing there, I got it in my left arm because I'm right-handed and all of my injuries that I've had, like broken bones, surgeries, have all been on this left arm. But it just feels like slightly uncomfortable. It's not necessarily painful, it's just like uncomfortable. So that's where I'm at the moment. They were doing free sausages for anyone who's vaccinated. I know a lot of people and a lot of places are doing different incentives for getting vaccinated. I guess I'll probably pop in a little bit later and do another update. Hello friends. So I just wanted to jump on here and do another update. This will be my last update for today, and then I will update you guys tomorrow on how I'm feeling. So I think I got my vaccination at about 2 p.m. That's also something to note, is I haven't really eaten a lot today, so that could be a reason why I reacted the way that I did. But the time is currently just past 7:30, so it's been like 5 hours and my arm is quite sore. I'm not gonna lie, it feels a little bit more now like someone has punched me in the arm. So I'm just gonna put you guys down for a second and we can see if I've got any bruising. I don't think I do. And I did feel quite like not overly sick, but a little bit nauseous for probably like a good hour afterwards. Phil and I came home, had a little bit more to eat, and then we went out and just sat by the ocean, and I kind of just let the cool breeze kind of cool me down a little bit. But yeah, I'm feeling a lot better. I have just been editing a vlog for like 2 hours, so I can still like use my hand and like move it and everything to edit, so it's not like it's all the way down my arm that it's sore. It's just really where they stabbed me essentially. But we'll see how I feel tomorrow. Hello friends, so it is day 2 and I thought I'd give you a wee update. So last night when I had dinner, I felt pretty sick after I had dinner, and I did have to take painkillers to go to sleep, which is what the pharmacists recommend. Today I'm feeling okay, it's just my arm feels a lot more sore. It feels like it's been heavily punched in the arm now, but I don't feel nauseous, which is good because I was fully expecting to feel nauseous today. Phil and I went for church this morning. I can still see okay, I can still hear okay. Well, unless I have any significant changes, I will check in with you guys tomorrow. Hello friends, so it is day 3 and I thought I'd give you guys a little bit of a rundown, check in a little bit. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I have the door and the window open and it's quite windy, so overall I am actually feeling quite good. My arm is a lot less sore than yesterday, but I can kind of only move it to like here before it starts to get really like sore, and the muscles just feel more tight than sore. I took the plaster off. I'll try show you guys. This is how my arm is looking. So I kind of got jabbed, I think around this kind of area, so there's not any like visible bruising or anything. My muscles just feel quite tight, but yeah, not feeling any more sick or anything. I guess I will check in with you guys tomorrow and let you guys know how I'm doing. Hello friends, so it is day 4 in this little COVID vaccine update. Sorry this angle is a bit weird. I don't have any kind of like tripod with me, so I've just kind of like leaned you up against my Q-tips. Bit of an update today. I think my arm is starting to bruise. I don't know if it's coming up in the camera, but it's quite pink like around this sort of area here. I'm hoping that you guys are going to be able to see that. It's not like sore, it's just uncomfortable. Like I can move my arms like up, but it's just whenever I do that, my arm just feels really tired. My arm definitely hasn't felt the same since getting the vaccine. I was telling Phil yesterday, it kind of feels like when you have a t-shirt with sleeves on that's a little bit too tight for you, and you try and like reach your arms up high, and the pressure that the t-shirt puts on your arm, that's how this feels. Last night it was quite sore as well. Like my arm just feels really exhausted, like it doesn't quite work properly. So I'm hoping that's gonna go away in the next few days, because I'm on day 4 now and my arm is still not right. So kind of feels a little bit like growing pains. Yeah, fingers crossed that tomorrow feels a little bit better. Hello friends, so it is day 5 of this COVID vaccine experience, and I feel like not too much has changed since yesterday. So I'll show you guys my arm. It's still got that like red bruising patch that it had yesterday, just like in here. I don't know what the colors are coming off like in the camera. Almost going like purple. Like halfway through the day my arm really started to hurt, to the point that like I couldn't really move my arm too much. I still can't put a lot of weight on this arm, otherwise it's really sore, and I did have to take some painkillers, and I was getting freaked out, so I asked you guys on my Instagram if any of this had happened to you or someone that you knew, and I got mixed responses. Like some people said that they knew people who had had a similar reaction, and it's just because my body's allergic to the vaccine, which I don't really know what part I'm allergic to, because I've looked up the ingredients and none of those ingredients I'm aware that I am allergic to. Some people said that it wasn't normal and to go to a doctor's, and then some people said that they knew people that had like rashes or bumps or whatever, and then it went away. So I'm like, I really don't know. At the moment I'm gonna keep an eye on it and see what happens. I went to my parents' place yesterday and they said that it doesn't look angry and irritated, so if it starts to go that way, go to a GP, because at the moment they think it could be because I got it around my scar tissue as well, because I have a massive scar on this arm and the skin is already pulled a lot tighter than it should be. A little bit sore, but I can still like move my arm kind of to about here. Yeah, we'll give it 2 more days, and if my arm is still like this on like Saturday, then I might go to the GP on Monday. So we'll see how we go. Hello friends, so it is day 6 I believe of this COVID vaccine update. I don't really have too much to update you guys on today. I feel like I've got more movement back in my arm, like I can move it up. It does feel a tiny bit tight. I'll show you guys my arm because the mark is still there, and I feel like the mark is almost getting bigger. I don't know if it's going to come up in the camera or not, but here I feel like it's kind of spreading outwards. It's definitely more of like a bruise now, like faint, like purpley kind of color. Yeah, that's all I have to update you guys on today, so I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Hello friends, so it is day 7 of this COVID vaccine update. Today just feels pretty much normal. Like my arm is still, show you, it's still like a little bit purpley bruised. It feels like it needs to kind of loosen a little bit. So yeah, I guess I'll just do one more update tomorrow. Hello friends, so it is Saturday, so this is going to be the last day that I update you guys on for my first dose of the vaccine. But I don't really have that much to update you guys on, to be honest. I'll show you guys my arm. But I feel like that bruising and that mark, that red mark that had kind of appeared, has gone down, so like my arm feels pretty much normal. But I do want to get my second dose in this arm, but I feel fine today. Like this is the first day that I've actually felt myself. I can go for my second dose on the 6th of the 11th. First dose seems okay. I mean, I can eat normally. I'm keeping everything down. I guess I will catch you guys when I am going to get my second dose. Hello friends, so it is day 2 of this whole COVID vaccine journey thing. Today it is the 7th of November, and I am going to get my second dose of the jab. I do have to go back to Auckland on Wednesday, so I'm kind of glad that this timing has worked out, because I am a little bit nervous going back to Auckland just with how intense COVID is up there. I'm a little bit nervous for the second jab because apparently everyone says the second jab is the worst one out of the 2, but I really hope I'm going to be alright because I actually have quite a lot I need to get done this afternoon. I'm not going to make the mistake of forgetting my drink bottle this time, so I've got my drink bottle. I just need to go and fill it up with cold water. Phil and I are going to go and get a feed before we go, and this time instead of going to a pharmacy, I'm going to go to a drive-in clinic, one at Whitmore Park. I'm hoping that if I'm in my car and not in a pharmacy or a hospital doctor situation, hopefully I won't feel as sick and hot as last time. Let's go and get this second dose. So we just got the second dose. We currently...
You did, yeah.
Well, yeah, I got my second dose. Phil had his first dose last week.
Yep.
Last week. I'm currently in the 15-minute waiting part. Didn't feel faint this time, but that's also because I have my milkshake here, and they gave me a couple of lollipops that I haven't used. But I think just because it's not in a pharmacy or a doctor's,
Yeah.
this time I feel a lot better. Like I actually felt the needle this time, but I don't feel faint or sick, which is great. Just got $20 petrol voucher. You can't choose this time.
No.
But that's alright because we were going to get petrol anyways. So now we're just going to sit and wait for 15 minutes. I don't feel sick. My arm doesn't feel sore or anything. Like I can still move it. I got them to do it on the outside of my scar, whereas last time it was more in the scar, just over from the scar.
Yeah.
We'll see how we go. I'll do one more update before I go to sleep tonight, and then I'll give you guys that like 7 days again, just so you can kind of see how the second dose affects me. But so far feel pretty good. Hello friends, so it is technically day 2. I haven't gone to sleep yet, so I'm just gonna include this in the day 1 portion, the same day that I got the thing, because it's currently midnight. But I wanted to give you guys a bit of an update. So my arm is actually feeling quite a lot more sore now. Like, it really didn't feel sore up until about 9 p.m. tonight, and like I can probably move it to about here. Earlier I was able to edit my video and get that all sorted, and I wanted to get that sorted before this pain kicked in, but it just feels like the same pain as before. It doesn't feel any less, it doesn't feel any like worse, it just feels about the same. Yeah, I guess I'll catch you guys in the morning. Hello friends, so it is officially day 2 of this COVID vaccine update. Now I am going to be straight up, my arm is super sore today. I actually got woken up this morning from the pain. I woke up at 5:45. I've just been out to a cafe with my friend Kendall, and I've just gotten home and taken some painkillers. But I can't see, I'll show you guys, I can't see any form of bruising or anything. So I got it, I got it a little bit higher than last time. So last time I got it shot in like here. I don't think I've got any signs of bruising. Like, I feel like I've been punched like repeatedly. I'm also due for my period this week, so that's not fun. It's kind of the only pain I have at the moment. I don't like feel sick or anything. I will catch you guys tomorrow when I give you guys another update. Hello friends, so it is day 3 of this second dose COVID vaccine. My arm's feeling a lot better today than what it was yesterday. Like, I can probably move it to about here before it starts to get sore, whereas yesterday I could only move it to like here. It just feels like a light bruising. I'll show you guys as well. I don't think there's any bruising. I thought it may have been a bit swollen, but I don't know if it is. I did have a shower last night, so I don't know if that helped kind of like ease my muscles a little bit. I'm not really too sure. It does still hurt to kind of sleep on my arm, but I didn't get woken up last night because of it. I'll check in again with you guys tomorrow and let you guys know how I get on. Hello friends, so it is day 4 of this second dose COVID vaccine update. Again, I honestly think my arm is like okay. Like, I can move it all the way up. It just starts to feel a bit tight if I move it all the way up. I cooked dinner fine yesterday. I've been able to slightly lie on it. I just can't put like my full weight on this arm yet, but I feel like the second round is definitely a lot better than the first. I haven't had to take any more painkillers since that first day, so I guess I'll check in again with you guys tomorrow. Hello friends, so it is the next day in this COVID vaccine second dose update. I think we're on day 5. My arm is pretty much feeling fine. It feels ever so slightly a little bit tight in here, but just like yesterday, I have full movement in my arm. I've been driving and it's been fine, but there's like no visible signs or anything on my arm of me even getting the vaccine. Like, there's no bruising or anything. Like, it just looks and feels pretty normal. So yeah, I haven't really got much to update you guys on today, and yeah, I guess I will check in with you guys again tomorrow. Hello guys, so it is the next day in this COVID vaccine update. So excuse the mess in the background. I obviously traveled to Auckland yesterday, so my room is an absolute tip, and if I'm sounding a bit more tired, it's because I've literally just got home from work doing like 8 hours. But my arm feels fine. Like, I have full movement. It doesn't feel too tight or anything. I didn't really notice it today when I was working, and I work in a shoe store, so I'm constantly having to reach like high boxes and stuff down. Yesterday after the drive, it did feel a little bit sore, but nothing like painful sore. It was just like slightly uncomfortable. But yeah, I think I'm okay. I feel okay. I just feel very, very tired, but I don't think that has anything to do with the vaccine. Hello friends, so it is the next day in this little COVID vaccine second dose update thing. I pretty much have nothing to update you guys on because everything feels fine. It doesn't have any sign of bruising whatsoever or any weird rash. Probably just check in with you guys tomorrow. The second one definitely has been a lot easier for me than the first one, that's for sure. Hello friends, so it is the last installment, the last day. Sorry if you can hear all the birds. I've got the windows open because it gets really stuffy upstairs. Basically, just like yesterday, I don't really have anything to update you guys on. I thought I'd show you guys my arm because it's actually looking okay. Like, I kind of got it like up around here. Still have full movement, don't feel sick or anything. But yeah, I really hope you guys have enjoyed watching my experience. Everyone has slightly different experiences, but I feel like overall my experience has been pretty positive. If you guys have enjoyed coming along on this journey, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Please make sure to turn on the notifications and check out my social media. It's always linked down below in the description box. If you guys have had the vaccine, I don't know if I said, but I got the Pfizer one. Let me know your experience down below in the comments because I'd really like to know as well. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.